Hello everybody and welcome to episode 5 of the Jaws Deadly playthrough. In this episode we go to Ritual in Stone, another one of the kind of tutorial missions that has been fleshed out, and we're kind of making good progress here. We're actually getting quite far along now, and it won't be long until we finish these ones and we're on to kind of like the main bulk of the Jaws of the Lion content, if you like. Thank you to all my Patreon supporters whose names are coming up on screen. I really appreciate the support and helping to make these videos possible. And also big thanks to Mike Kira for the legendary support, dude. Really kind of you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And as always, don't forget to come over to twitch.tv/ManatoryQuest. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Sunday. Mondays and Wednesdays at the moment is when I'm doing this deadly playthrough. All right, let's get into this episode. So today's episode of Deadly Jaws, chat, we will be going on to the next mission in the kind of basic originally tutorial missions, right? I think we've got, this is number 4 of those, so there might be one more after this. So we're going to a Ritual in Stone. Now I think we did all of our level ups and all of our buyings and everything last time, so we're pretty much good to go. So we can just go straight into a Ritual in Stone this time, right? Up we go. Can't buy a ticket, Avalani. It could be because you already have a ticket. If it comes back and says you cannot buy tickets, it's because you already have one. You're already in. Use the ticket system for loot rolls. You need more holy potato games. Yeah, we could do. I have thought about something like that. That is possible. We can do it that way, and you can do things like allow subscribers to have more entries. But again, I don't know. It just feels... I don't know, it feels dodgy to me. I still haven't kind of got it in my head how we want to do it. It's best if I just give them out, which we may do like for charity streams, birthday streams, special occasions and stuff like that. We'll just maybe just do lots of old-fashioned loot rolls. Right, time for a vote. A newt. First vote of the day, chat. Which way are we going to go with this? What are we doing? Option 1 or option 2? Place your votes. There's a saying, mess with the sleeping lion and you'll get stabbed. Today's one of those days where you earn that drink discount. You knock on the door of Zane, an orchid who switched from providing assurances to providing excuses. He opens up and you let him know it's his time to settle his tap. Oh, come on. He sent you guys? Right, okay. Well, problem is you're a day early. I've got a lot of gold coming my way. Huge haul on some bets. Guaranteed money. You notice some packed bags inside the doorway. Zane speaks up. Oh, that's nothing. Was just my plan B. No big deal. Don't need that anymore. I'm rolling in cash. Or at least I will be tomorrow. Heck, I'd even be willing to toss you something for the delay. Option 1, not buying it. He pays up now. Option 2, a little trust goes a long way. Come back tomorrow. What are we thinking? We're going to option 1, get him to pay up. Option 2, trust him. Wow, 50-50? We're going for a dice roll. Is that how we feel about this guy? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Big dice time. So odd number option 1, even number option 2. Ah, straight on the 10. Straight on the 10.
Yeah, boy. A little bit spicy.
That would be even. A little trust goes a long way. Come back tomorrow. He's definitely not going to be here tomorrow. I guess we get some gold out of him here now, though, huh? You walk into the Sleeping Lion the next day to find Zane waiting for you. He's sporting a set of thick gold rings and an ostentatious, that's a long word, ostentatious necklace hangs low around his neck, catching the light. Friends, haha, welcome. Drinks are on me. Told you I'd be rolling in it. Oh, and a small tip for your trust. 20 gold actually pays dividends? What? All right, well, I guess you can trust some people in Gloomhaven. Zane's a man of his word. Zane is definitely a man. I don't think Axel needs any money, do we? I think that's fine. That seems fair. Can devs nerf the vocabulary in the DLC? It is quite wordy. A little bit more wordy than regular Gloomhaven.
You arrive at the building marked on the map, an old abattoir, and find an unexpected scene. The entire building has burnt down and is now nothing more than a scorched husk. This is certainly a new development, as you clearly remember the structure standing before you left on your hunt up the Still River. The fact that the location's been implicated in your search, well, the whole thing is rather suspicious, even if you can't put your finger on exactly why.
Hey, Vandalay. Hey, gangster. A newt.
A little bit of searching through charred rubble isn't going to stop you from getting to the bottom of this, though. Eventually, you uncover a set of stairs leading into a stone cellar. Given it's the only piece of the structure intact, you make your way down. A powerful smell of death grows in.
Oh, I think I remember this scenario actually really well.
Like a suffocating blanket.
If this is the scenario I think it is, the demolitionist's not going to have a fun time.
Creep into your mind, but then you hear the chanting. The tone and cadence is similar to those creeps on the ship with the bloody altar.
Bloody creeps.
It doesn't take much longer to find the source. A short hallway at the base of the stairs.
Take level for demo.
Large, open room full of more red-robed zealots.
I guess we're about to find out. We get the
and the whole floor begins
objectives
to shake violently. Fissures erupt from the ground around 4 massive rune-covered stones. Cracks form in the ceiling, sending huge chunks of rock crashing down. Your mind focuses, pushing away the complications of the last few weeks. If you don't end whatever ritual is going on right now, you will all be buried alive.
Yikes. Destroy all summoning stones. Good call. Yeah, definitely need to bring level then. Streamliner. Have 5 or more total cards in your hand and discard at the end of the scenario. Pretty unlikely. Well, I don't know. This is an interesting one because it can be quite quick, I think. Or it was when we played it. But let's try it. The problem is that we burn 2 cards like straight away, pretty much, or well, at least 1 card straight away. Never burn a card to negate suffering damage. Well, that should be okay. Ooh, but I mean, we're really good at doing this though. I guess this is just not really going to happen, right? Unless we take damage. Oh no, do we take damage from the scenario effects? Maybe we do this then. Kill 1 or more elite monsters. Yep. Oh. Ooh, I think this is a good aggressor one, right? This is like 1 huge tile. I'm pretty sure this scenario is like just 1 big tile. I think we can get aggressor. It is 1 huge tile. Yeah. Burn a card to negate suffering 5 or more damage. Allow none of your allies to become exhausted. Well, yeah, I mean, we'll exhaust, but our allies probably won't. Okay. Level. What do we bring out for level? Piston punch, do we think? Probably. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Everything else kind of is good movement for us. Demolish has an incomplete ability deck. What? What happened there? Oh. So what? What? Oh, because of explosive blitz, maybe? I think that's fine, though. Seems okay. That all looks good to me. Not quite sure what I was doing there. We must have just accidentally left the card missing on the end of the last stream. Didn't notice. Yeah, but you still need to time things right. Okay. So I guess I should just try and leave an enemy on the board before we, like, kill the last of the stones or some of the last stones. I closed with 8 cards yesterday. Okay. There you go. That'll be why then. You have the devs implement the new Frosthaven rule where everyone chooses from 3 battle goals. I feel like it's probably unlikely at this stage that we'll see any rules changes, to be honest. The one rule that I really wish they did bring in is the push-pull rule. Like, especially with all of the push and pull that this party has, I think it would have been really cool. And I don't think it would have been too much harder for them to implement. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it would actually be really difficult. Okay, destroy all summoning stones. Kill all enemies. Summoning stones can only be targeted by melee attacks. All right, well, the demolitionist laughs. Is that an obstacle there as well? It is. What kind of obstacles do we have? We have a chair. We have... I don't know what that is. It's like a carcass or something. Look much like an obstacle to me. There's one chest. Yeah, not many obstacles here to work with, right? We got ourselves a zealot. So these are the regular zealots with the hoods. This is the elites. Quite different. Only 12 health instead of 18. We've also got stone golems here, so they'll be fairly slow. We could probably dodge them a fair amount, but we do need to kill everything. Hey, Helicopter, do I know if there are any news on further DLCs after Jaws, like Forgotten Circles or solo scenarios? The only news that we got is that the devs did confirm on the stream, on my stream, when we were doing the preview stream on the Monday before Jaws came out last week, so a week ago. They confirmed that they are working on more DLC. They didn't confirm what it was, but they did confirm they are working on more DLC.
Yeah, boy. A little bit spicy.
I mean, putting an obstacle here would be probably pretty decent, right? Don't have rubble, though. Or, implode. Well, we know what we need to do. We need to place shield spikes on the first turn. We probably need to just, like, tank up in some way. There is a nice trap there. And we know we want to try and trigger a trap, don't we, with this battle goal? And to be honest, it's only one away, so we could get a nice early... Lure of the Void on this guy. That could be good. See how that works out, shall we? Gonna play the favorite, of course. Probably just make air, just so that we can play Stop and Power. Well, actually, we probably don't want to play Stop and Power next turn. Actually. Do this and we can maybe heal something. Sure. Make Earth. We know that we just want to go straight over here, but we want to go kind of late for that, right? We'll just sit there. Would be kind of nice to get the strengthen before we attack that thing, but I guess we're attacking it for 6 already. Hopefully we can one-shot it, but if not, it's not too much of a problem. Nomad, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the quest. Hope you're doing well. Welcome. The stone have C plus 1 health, not based on level. Oh, that'll be why they're so easy then. What are these guys doing? Trying to do a little AoE, huh? This guy's going to be disarmed, though. I think we're safe to just move to here, right? Just chill there. What are you doing? Move 1, attack 6? Well, he can't really go anywhere. Alright, battle goal done. Easy. A little bit annoying because obviously this guy could now come to here to attack us both. For 2 with the poison and wound, which kind of sucks. But if I go here, I'm going to take a big hit anyway, so I mean, I may as well. It is what it is. Bang! This is going to be such a strong level for this character, right? Do we just get level back and do it again? Yoink. Not quite yet, I don't think. We don't need to kill the other one quite yet. I have a nice ricochet next turn, though. Hatch is going to have a nice ricochet turn. You had to draw your +1 here, didn't you? You just had to. To be honest, we can just ignore the golems, right? While we destroy the summoning stones and to try and make sure we do that goal. I think that should be okay. Right, we need some shield here, don't we? I think this gets us 1 shield. We can shield up again. We could maybe shield up with the Void one. We do really want to heal that that off those 2, though, I think. I think if we can, that's really ideal here. You know, it's kind of awkward otherwise. Now, for you, I think I probably just want to stun and run away a little bit here. A little bit worried about them starting to focus on these guys, so maybe I should destroy this obstacle. Get strengthen. Try and do a really good next turn. 19. Why? Not very happy about that. And with the jump as well. That's kind of brutal. That's pretty nice. Got a good follow-up turn at least. Shield up. Get these guys immobilized, even though it doesn't really matter here. Bit scared of this guy, though. Definitely need this. And there's really no point in popping this right now, because all we would do is remove these two and then just immediately get poisoned, get wounded up again anyway. But this is, this could hurt. I'm not quite sure why he went there, but okay. Big ouchie. Everybody wounded. Doomed Compass is an interesting one here. Do I just... I mean, really, it's be good to move these guys around a little bit more. Don't think it's quite necessary yet. Although this guy's a bit scary. Timestamp of me saying it's not hard. Well, I don't think it's going to be... I mean, that was unfortunate.
Hey. What do you need me for already? He's only just started. I usually don't have to show up for at least the first hour. What's gone wrong? What's gone wrong? Oh, I see. 1 health. That's not very good. Yeah, okay. That's probably not the best. Things have already gone south. Oh dear. Right, well, I'll bail him out again. Come on then. As always, I'll bail him out. What should we do here then? I guess we should do that. Oh, we need to heal up, so we'll just do that. We'll do a bit of healing. Yeah, there we go. Got a bit of healing, a bit of shield. You'll be fine. Might need to go for this already, though. Might be time. And you, well. I think you know what your mission is. Okay. Craig, you wanted to ask what's my opinion about demolitionist obstacle play. Is it a successor? I think you'll find that nothing is better than what I do. Successor! I'm still the king. Besides, making them's better than blowing them up. Successor. Demolitionists can't destroy these big rocks in one hit, cool. Well, so can I. You know, just draw my times 2, no problem. No problem at all. I do blow them up sometimes, though. Well, yeah. The ones that I don't like. Right, you're all nice and strong now. Nice and strong. Bye. Oh, I do quite like her. Let go, leave me alone. Wow! Right, there we go. See? Easy. Don't know what you're all stressing about. Right, you can take back over now, MQ. I'll put it all right again. Oi, stop bonking me. You're supposed to bonk him.
I'm back. Really needed his help there, didn't we? Didn't we, guys? Okay. It's all good. I may as well leave that for now. Get the heal up when we need it. Oh, so much damage. We have burned quite a few cards already, though, so we have to be a little bit careful here. That was good, but we need to be careful. Guess we could stun something. I know we're going to level that. Okay, retaliate range, eh? Guess we may as well try and do some damage to it. Right, am I going to need to get a card back? Next turn will be Strangling Chain. Desert Knight? It's not bad. Keep him stunned up. Hi, Newt Newt. Hey, Sabatodo. How's it going, buddy? Right, still in a pretty good place here. Do I need to get another card back? What have I got? Give and take. It's quite good on the hatchet, at least, I guess. A lot of curses on the red guard, but let's face it, he doesn't attack. Turning Fate Noise, it is very good. I'm enjoying it. Kind of want to get the benefit next turn off this, so try and get a big hit and kill him in a big hit next turn. In a big way. Just get back there. Heal up. So next time we do like repeat shot. That's pretty good. Level. Hopefully get this. Bash.
Tremors have subsided. You feel you've finally gotten a handle on things. But then, more men with robes rush from the deeper tunnels of this wretched place to aid the others.
More? Got more? My next turn. Really wanted a crushing weight this guy. Not gonna get down there though, am I? Kind of awkward. Reinforcements? Yeah, there's quite a lot of them as well. That's no joke. So do these guys move quicker? Looks like they do. We can go invisible and use this trap maybe on the demo here. I've got to hope that we get a decent draw. Things aren't looking that good here, actually. One of these two's got a short rest. I think I need a Signs of the Void here. Because otherwise I'm just attacking. I'm disarming and attacking like I've got no shield up. It's not great. Guess this one, maybe this guy will die. It might be okay. It might be okay. Shouldn't have destroyed the stones that fast. Nah. We'll be fine. It's fine. So then we disarm this guy. Kill this guy. Kill this guy. Well, we don't kill this guy. This guy's stunned. This guy's dead. Well, I don't know. He might not be dead. The thing, I don't really have a decent bottom action here. Short rest. Okay, well. I guess we're all in. I think a big stun here will probably get the job done, though. Like a good stun, a good round of stuns here should do work. Yeah, there you go. They're only ranged. That works out quite nicely. Hey, AE, how's it going? Good to see ya. And Jobu, Shiva, hope you're all doing well. I think that's kind of worth it. We're probably going to long rest next turn anyway, so we're in a fine spot to do that. Right, come on, ×2, baby. Ugh. Guess I'll take a disadvantaged attack on my... Yeah, I think a disadvantaged attack on my hatchet here. What's the ticket thing? Not sure you get it. So we're giving away 1 Jaws of the Lion key per stream for the next now 4 streams. We had 5 in total. We did 1 yesterday. Today's day 2. They were all provided for by Crispy Dog Meat, viewer, community member, was very kind to offer. All you need to do is type !ticket in chat and you are entered, and we're drawing it at the end of the stream. So yeah, really cool of them to offer, but it was just a nice thing to do for the community. And he's a top quality guy for doing it. Not possible to do a GOG version. Not for the keys, because he's bought them all on Steam. I sort of advised him that it was better to not do that. I'm sure some people maybe have, but wanted to get the keys beforehand, so I had to make the judgment call, and I said, well, the chances are that most people have Steam, so we went that way with it. And if it says you have successfully bought a ticket, you're in. You can only buy one ticket. If it comes back a thing to say you've bought too many tickets, then you're already in. And if you type exclamation mark giveaway, it'll actually take you to the link to the site. And I think you might even be able to check your name on there if you're entered or not, I think. But yeah, should be. As long as you get them, even if you don't get the message back, it should be there. So this would be a short rest, I guess, or what? What are we saying? A big heal here? Kill this. Thing is, I really want a long rest for my boots here. But obviously it's kind of bad. Also, it sucks that this guy didn't die, and now I'm going to have to kind of step away and deal with him. Oh, this stupid heal thing. Dagnammit. Oh, hang on. Did I not consume the... Oh, I have to do that before I move, right? I forget sometimes that I have to consume that dark before I move if I want to do the attack. How does this level work? Stones summon something all the time or only when they die? Only when they die. So you need to kill the summoning stones and then after you destroy 2, and I believe even when you destroy the last 2, maybe something happens as well. So, consume the dark. There you go. Yeah, not a good time to long rest there, huh? I think we'll get away with it, just about. Oh my god, dude. No way. Actually, no. Like, the one person. The one character. Oh, that sucks. Is he gonna heal 12 now? 8?
No, that's a lot of damage.
That's by far their worst ability. That is by far their worst ability. Apart from maybe the 19 jump. That's pretty bad too. I guess that's the risk you run with the old stopping power. Was it stopping power? No, that's the fate or whatever it's called. Taunting fate. And now they're all really freaking healthy again. I mean, that's fine. Oh, come on. Ha ha ha! So you can play at that game, buddy. And the double bless. Okay. Next turn's gotta be pretty good, huh? Next turn's gotta be real good. Wow. Maybe piston punch here? Guess. Although having said that, next turn would be a fine piston punch bottom with like firebombs top. Do we need the move 4 anymore? I mean, I do have a big move 5 here. Long resting while surrounded by enemies undeadly is a bold strategy. Well, it was just if they drew any other card, I think I'm kind of okay. Like, it just was a really bad draw for what it was. It's fine, though. We're back in it again now. And we get to shield 3 here, which is super nice. Losing Signs of the Void is quite miserable, though. Okay, so this guy's still got the favorite, so we should still do repeat shot here. Range is kind of weird here. Guess it works out fine. Don't think I really want to pull this guy, though. I'm pretty happy with that in general. Card said heal X, where X is damage suffered, and burning card means you suffered 0 damage, even though the enemy healed for 8. I think we had the same issue last time, right? It was the amount of damage. Yeah, it's a weird one. I'm not sure if that's... I'd have to look at the wording of the card again. But I think that's interesting idea. Like, the intent is sort of slightly different, right? What's the range on this 2? I could, in theory, just kind of run away here, couldn't I? Thing is, this guy can only really attack. They can only really attack here, so... And that's going to be disadvantaged to shield 3. An attack 4. Oh, fire's there. They're going to get extra range. Oh, shoot. That's actually real bad. But if I do that, then I'm going to get attacked by this too. Why is the fire there? Because I created it with my dumb barbaric instincts. Oh, this guy's going to have range 4 anyway. Oof, I might just be in deep trouble here, chat. Well, I guess I'm going to disarm this guy, maybe. Might have gone a bit too hard. Run away, you think? He's still going to be able to get me, though. I can only move away for 2. Right? Even with the jump, I'm there. I'm still going to get hit by these guys with range 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's nowhere I could go to not get hit by all of them, pretty much. The only thing I can do is I can sort of try and mitigate this a little bit with my Void Warden here. I think is what I'm going to do. Disarm this guy. It's awkward. New question. How do you use your 1 free Amazon Prime sub on Twitch? You go to... Ooh. To be fair, I think we had a... Did we have a thing that was set up for that? Like this? Does that work? No. I need to put that. There's a link. I'll add that to the bot. Not sure why that's gone. I think it's just prime.gaming.com, right? I think it's like there. Oh, if you go to sub on the channel, you need to scroll down. Like the subscribe for free with Prime thing is not always at the top of the... So if you click on subscribe, and then I think you have to scroll down a little bit, and then there'll be a section that says subscribe with Prime. It's not right. You might not see it right at the top. Is there any way that I can move one of these guys away a bunch? That would help. I could. Guess it doesn't really matter if I'm disarming him anyway, right? Might as well get the curse off instead. Okay. I'm in so much trouble right now. I'm in danger. Okay. That fire creation was huge. I really shouldn't have done it. Range 2 is not a problem, but range 4 is... I mean, there's no way I can run away from it, really. the one. Come on, curse. Okay, not too bad. Could be worse. Could have been worse. We got away with one there a little bit. Okay. I really need a big move here, right? I think I need to go for Resign Frenzy this turn, huh, chat? Don't have my boots for a good retrieval here. So I can't get a good ricochet off, really. Or at least as good as I'd like. I could sit here and just fancy hat. That would attack this guy for 3. It's pretty underwhelming. I do have the piercing bow, though, so maybe that would work quite well here. That's a plan for you. So you're going to do this, do this. There's only shield 1, though. MQ, you have a very important question for me. Okay. Who is my favorite band? It's not important, but a sub does hang in the balance, so you know. Well, I have many bands that I enjoy. Many bands that have been my favorite band over the years, but maybe are not so much anymore. I would probably say that the one constant band that I've listened to probably since I was about 15, maybe 16, and I still listen to today almost weekly, is Mastodon. Let's see. Still love their music. The day I heard it, I still listen to it. Almost weekly, I listen to them. But, like, if someone was to ask me what my favorite band was, there's a lot of bands that I just, like, maybe I don't listen to as much anymore, but at the time I, like, fell deeply in love with them. So, like, there's a band called Boris, a Japanese band that I absolutely adore. And I can't listen to them all the time, but I just love their music. So maybe that helps. Got to be the Prodigy. I do like the Prodigy a lot. I've seen the Prodigy live 3 times. They are amazing live. Vanzis, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the quest. Where's the eyeliner? I used to be a goth when I was like 15. Yeah. Like a, well, not like a goth. I was more of like a skater goth. Like I was into like Slipknot back then, Metallica a lot. So kind of like, I don't know, like a heavy rocker or something, a skater heavy rocker. Not really like a goth. But, you know, I wore, like, hoodies and baggy jeans and skateboarded everywhere. And I had chains on my jeans, you know. All the cool stuff. What about Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band? I'll be honest here. This is going to be a very unpopular opinion. I generally dislike the Beatles. I just don't get it. I'm sorry. I've tried. My friends are like, what are you on about? The Beatles are amazing. I just don't see it. I've tried to listen to them. I've listened to loads of different stuff. And yeah, some of the stuff is better than the others. Like I can enjoy some of it more than other parts of it. Like some of the more weirder stuff I enjoy And to be honest, probably my favorite song by theirs is Helter Skelter, but still, that's like one song out of like however many albums that I like really like, and all the others I'm like, I know it's bad, right? You guys are gonna be like, hang him. Are they gonna draw the 20? Do we think? I'm gonna hedge it. Been watching a lot of my guides on YouTube. Awesome. Welcome to the live stream, dude. Good to have you here, Vanzis. Is it because they're from Liverpool? No, I don't have anything against Liverpool. I mean, I am a Manchester United fan, or I was. I don't really follow them so much anymore, but when I was growing up, I was. But no, not because of that. I actually like Liverpool. I've been there. I've only been there once, and I had a very lovely time. They're very nice people. They were revolutionary, but their music, I think, is better than other... You don't think is better than other things, per se. Yeah, I mean, they definitely... I mean, they had... The whole Beatlemania thing was pretty crazy, right? And, that's kind of annoying. That was pretty good, though. Alright, here comes the resigned frenzy then. We got wound up on this guy. Considering my love for Craig, you bet I like the Stones. I am more of a Stones guy than a Beatles guy, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Have some of that. I guess I probably should have used the bottom of this, but I don't know if it really matters too much. I probably should have maybe tried to get the wounds here, but... because I could have just used my Invis cape. Maybe a little bit weak of me there. Gonna be burning another card, I guess, to the wound, potentially. So many mistakes. Yeah, I've not been playing. Not starting really well. You guys asked me a very in-depth question, you know. I had to think about it. It's not really going to matter because these guys are going to die to the wound anyway. So it's like, I guess there would have been a point of damage there. It's not too much of an issue though. So I was going to level this. But maybe now is not the right time to do the level. Oh, I don't know. It's... I don't know if more enemies are going to spawn. Right now, that would be kind of bad if they did. Only got shield 1 right now as well. That's not great, is it? That ain't looking too good. Attack 4? I guess I could go here, attack this. Try and get some good draws out of it. Or maybe we attack this. But the thing is, this guy's dying so quick, so soon anyway. Yeah, let's go here. Use the fire. Attack you. Another 3. You watch a few clips of Boris on YouTube. You really like the heavy metal they're playing. So they only show choppy videos of them. Are they not good looking? No, it's like they're very much their style. So they're kind of like they're a stoner rock, but also like a doom metal kind of band, right? So some people may be aware of what doom metal is, or even know if it's what you'd call it, but essentially like Sono are like the biggest band in that kind of thing, where they really just make giant like atmospheric kind of tracks that are just really heavy and go on for a very long time. And Boris kind of walk that line of they do like the odd track that's like that, and then they like launch into like an actual like rock heavy like riff rock song type thing. And then they kind of switch backwards and forwards. They're really quite like creative in what they do, which is why I like them. Like you listen to an album by them and like each song is so different and recognizable, and yeah, they're really great musicians to listen to in that respect. But yeah, in terms of like a melodic song, they have a few, and they are their most popular songs, but they are sort of, yeah, they are an acquired taste, I would say. They're a metal band. It's from what they look like. That's kind of true. It's very true. Hey, Jaytum. Figured out how to use the Prime Gaming server. Thank you so much, buddy. Welcome to the Adventuring Pie. Thanks for using your Bezos bucks here. Good to have you here, buddy. Hope you're doing well. I do really like, yeah, I like Zeppelin a lot as well. Like, Zeppelin was a big influence in my life growing up. My mum and dad are very big rockers. So in our house, we listened to a lot of Zeppelin, a lot of Pink Floyd. My mum really liked Toto. So funnily enough, like Africa and stuff like that. Phil Collins. Like, yeah, a lot of like rock bands growing up through my life. Jimi Hendrix. Yeah. I think I might just lose this scenario, because unless of course when I destroy these nothing else happens, but I don't think that's going to be the case. I played this really shockingly, really. I've played this really bad. Really, really bad. I'm kind of just got to hope that there's nothing going on more in this scenario, but I don't think that's going to be the case, is it? Ever tried Cult of Luna? Yeah, I have heard of that name before. That name rings a bell. So it's been a long time since I've really kind of gotten into the old metal stuff that I really used to enjoy. But that name does ring a bell, actually. Oh boy, I really need this to go well, don't I? Come on, Hatchet. Do your thing. See if we can get rid of something here. Oh, 19? Alright. I think I'm going to restart the scenario, guys. I don't know if there's anything after this, but I've played this so badly that it's just not worth it. I played it so poorly. I'm not happy with myself. It's not a good representation. Just really bad planning. Shouldn't have destroyed the second lot of obstacles. Should have just dealt with the enemy as I had. I burnt cards. I felt too... I was way too... Just cocky, really, about the whole thing. We'll go for a straight retry, because we don't deserve an event. Paradise Lost is also good. Yes, I have heard Paradise Lost. I do like them. I was a big Opeth fan back in the day. Still kind of am. I still listen to Opeth occasionally. And Tool as well. A lot of Tool. Quite like their new stuff, actually. Tool's new album's pretty good. Or maybe it's just been a single. I don't know if it was a single or an album, but I listened to some new Tool the other day. I can't remember if it was an album or not. Okay. We'll go shield spikes. Swift strength. We know what we're doing. We had a very good idea, but we went too hard and fast. We really don't need to do that. I don't know why I was convinced that I needed to do all these things so quickly. I really did not. Okay. Just sort of pair it with a nothing bottom, really. Well, that's a good turn for them to draw that, at least. Sword Tool supported by Mastodon. Seeing as you mentioned both, one of the best gigs I've been to. That sounds like it'd be an awesome gig. They actually played fairly recently here in the UK, Tool. But I wanted to go, but the tickets were like I was so surprised how expensive the tickets were. But they're a much bigger band than I think I've ever really realized. I've always thought that they were quite a small band, or like a more of a niche kind of metal band. But then, like, you look up how many monthly listens they have on Spotify, and then when this gig was like an arena, sold out arena gig, like £70 a ticket. It's crazy. Much bigger than I thought. They have only 12 and 18 in Deadly. I mean, 5. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, they're level 5. I think we're just going to stay here, right? Really? Guess we could move back one. Then we won't get hit by this. 1, Sure. Try to not get hit. Bit of a waste of Swift strength there, so we'll get... Oh, I can't get it back. God damn. Oh, I'm not thinking. I'm just thinking about music. Nightwish is another band I've heard of, and I've probably listened to the odd couple of tracks, but I guess I never really got super into them. I've always been a riff kind of guy, you know. There's got to be a killer riff. That's my thing. That's my jam. If there's a killer riff, I'm in. All right, there we go. That's all better now. That's all better now. Maybe just go for the bless here instead. Mm-hmm. You like Rage Against the Machine? Yeah, they were really big for me and my friends in our kind of our teens. So when we were about 17, we used to 17, maybe 18, listening to a lot of Rage Against the Machine. It was whenever you know when the first Matrix film came out? It was a little bit before then, but I think it was around that kind of time, because I remember obviously they used Rage Against the Machine in the first Matrix film. But I knew about them before that, but I think that really cemented them as like a real big band for me. And yeah, I still listen to Rage Against the Machine fairly regularly, actually. Killer riffs, you'll love this little known band called the Eagles. The Eagles are okay. They're fine. My dad likes them a lot. They're another one of those bands. He likes the Eagles. Yeah. Like Def Leppard as well, I guess, a little bit. Dire Straits. Who else? Primus. Nirvana were a band that I liked and that I appreciated, but I don't think they ever really got to top tier for me. I like Nirvana, but they never really broke into the into like that kind of grunge phase of music. Kind of passed me by. I was already into my like really heavy metal stuff at that point. I was kind of like grunge to me was like it was fine, but it didn't really I didn't really have the same kind of hit to me as listening to some like good, like some really good Metallica or Slayer back in the day as well. I used to listen to quite a lot of Slayer. Couldn't I have avoided a zealot hit if I moved back for one? I think I could have, yeah. I did sort of say that before, but I was also a little bit worried about them crowding this obstacle a little bit. I like this spot in general, and I know I don't really want to have to move much, so I figured it might be okay. Alright, see if we can get a blast jaw, shall we? Nice. Take it. Didn't realize we had to be so careful with the old fire drawers, though. We won't go for that quite yet. Controversial opinion, you can't stand Green Day. I think that's fair. I actually quite liked Green Day. I thought they were okay. They were a band that I went through about a 2-month phase where I really liked them. I felt like it was just maybe at the time when they were blowing up and maybe the media was playing it a lot. And I used to listen to and watch MTV2 here in the UK. NME used to have a channel. Kerrang! Those are like the channels. So whatever bands at that time, when I was probably about 15, 16, that were played a lot, would, you know, generally I would tend to like them, or at least I'd like a fair amount of their music. So, you know, they were a popular band back then. Right, Flame Shout's going to be pretty good here. Into Warrior of the Sun, I think. We want to go for a fairly big shield turn, I think. We do a nice heal 6 here. Potentially we can stun this as well. I think that'll work out quite nicely. Extra fuel down here is going to be really good. So we'll go do that. Go after this guy. Fancy hat ricochet. Okay, this is a nice looking turn. You like saving the compass for one of the golems? Yeah, that's fair. Probably the best value, isn't it? I think the turn after this looks like shocking advance. Maybe I should get swift strength back for the next turn. That seems like a good idea, actually. That you'll never know, Skylord. Sorry, buddy. I will never know. Do we just go for just killing the little guys first? Problem is, I'd rather the favorite drop there than anywhere else, really. Yeah, have a taste of your own medicine. We'll ricochet it onto a little guy. Oh, I forgot this is range 2, not range 3. Well, that kind of sucks. We've got shield 3. What's this guy doing? Attack for 5. I guess I could take an attack of 5 on my hatchet, right? It'll be on my demo, actually. In fact, I could go invisible. That wouldn't be too bad. I'd actually block an attack if I do that. Oh, no, I won't, because we're there. I will if I go here, though. I think this works out okay. Ooh. The golem killer. There she is. I mean, if we draw a ×2, we draw a ×2, right? What's What's the thing that the zealots are waving about? Is it a ribbon, a whip, or someone's internal parts? I think a little bit from column A, a little bit from column B, and column C, you know? Nice music chat. Favorite movies next. My favorite movies is much easier. I have a clear favorite movie that I absolutely love, and that movie is The Truman Show. My favorite film. Okay, we'll do this and we'll do this. Void Warden is now beat up massively. Whoops. So we're gonna have to we're gonna do something about that. Where's this guy? We're gonna follow through, right? And retrieval. Truman Show is fab. Yeah, I just really like it. Like, I wouldn't want to pick anything that's like super like, there's obviously better films out there in terms of, you know, films that have mean more, you know, have better scripts, shot better, more beautiful films and stuff. But I just think, you know, Jim Carrey is just amazing in that film. It's got a great story. I can watch it anytime. Like, I don't feel like I'm never like not down to watch it. It's just great. I love the story. I love the characters. I love the idea of it. Yeah. Whereas, like, there are other films that I really enjoy. Like, I really enjoy Fight Club. I really enjoy Pulp Fiction, but they're not films that I would watch, like, religiously, you know? Nuke. The movie spawned a whole new mental condition where people thought they were secretly the star of their own reality TV show. I'm not surprised. Felt like it really had its kind of its finger on the pulse kind of thing, you know? And it just hit, like, at a certain time, it hit very well. And I think now when you look back at it, now it does, like, you can draw so many parallels between, you know, that and the whole, you know, Orwell kind of Big Brother type deal. I think you can now draw so many parallels. But it's also just a really good kind of feel-good film, you know, like, it's really, I feel like it ends really nicely, and all of the characters in it, I think, kind of go through their own little thing, and it's kind of cool to see them do that. And yeah, I could watch Jim Carrey for hours, you know, like, just constantly. It's just so watchable. So I have to decide between The Goonies and Spaceball. Now, The Goonies for me is a film that I just never got, and that's going to be controversial opinion. I just never got it. And I think it was because I didn't watch it at the right time in my life. I watched it at a time when I was expecting it to be something that it wasn't. And I was expecting it to be really, really good and some kind of amazing film. But I just couldn't get past the kind of, I guess, like, the kitsch old cinema vibe that it had when I watched it. Because I watched it, like, maybe 5 years ago. A little bit, maybe a little bit more than that. And I just couldn't get past it. To me, it just I couldn't watch it. It's a very much a film of its time that I think a lot of people will like, and will remember very fondly. Such a nostalgic film for a lot of people, but not for me. Eternal Sunshine, yeah, another great film. Like, amazing film. But again, it's one of those films where it probably is a better film in terms of like how it's shot, the script, the whole plot of the film is probably better than The Truman Show. But The Truman Show is just like, you have to be in a very specific kind of place to watch Eternal Sunshine, I think. It's quite a heavy going film, requires you to kind of sit there and really be switched on, whereas The Truman Show is just a good watch. Everything Everywhere All at Once should be seen if you have not seen it yet. I have not. I have heard very good things, though. Everyone seems to be kind of saying that that's the best film kind of out right now. Seems to be the common thing right now. Everybody's saying how good that film is. Can't quite out heal these guys, can I? I've been struggling a little bit with that. Well, there's that 19. I was kind of scared about that, to be honest. I was very scared that was coming up. I can't deal with it. Unless I let just everybody kind of jump in on this. I take a turn off. I really wanted to pull this guy through this trap, but now I'm thinking maybe I should just let these guys have a turn off. You know? Let the hatchet deal with them. I could burn a card, I suppose, but I guess I could immobilize one of them and run away. Don't really love it. Gotta do something though, otherwise I'm gonna be dead. New Mission Impossible trailer out today. Oh God. Oh, well, you know, good for them, I guess. I do feel like the Mission Impossible films have just kind of gone on now for maybe a little bit too long, you know? Come on. I think we've seen enough. 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 I Do I get extra fuel back here just to kind of get a one good attack? Realistically, though, the stun's better here. Myself. Oh, damn. It's quite a tough scenario, chat, really. These guys just don't really kind of play ball, do they? Attack for a good amount here. I guess maybe on this guy. Then we go for retrieval. Next turn, maybe. Unless I try and get it. Oh, I suppose I could try and jump onto it now, couldn't I? I mean, I'm strengthened, so it's just going to be a neutral draw. I got it for next turn now. Now I can go for the ricochet if I want. Or I could just go for stopping power, maybe. They did just go on their 19, but that is a shuffle, so it is possible for them to go back-to-back 19s, which would suck. Let's go fancy hat. I know really we should have been targeting this guy, but it's better here, I think. Next question, Canadians or Americans? Well, I've never been to Canada, and I've been to America. And I really like American football, so I feel like I'm quite biased in that respect. I've never been, so I couldn't say. I've heard lovely things about Canadians, but I've never met one. Actually, no, I tell her I did meet someone. I met one in university. She was a foreign exchange student on my course. She was lovely. But that was it. So I have very limited experience. What am I going to try and do? Kill one of the... This guy's going to die. This guy's probably... So one of these guys is going to get disarmed and run into the trap. Or this guy's going to get disarmed and run into the trap. This guy's going to do a bit of damage here. Stun this guy there. Red guard is doing what exactly? Disarming another one. Okay. I feel like we got a plan for all four of these. Retaliate. Nice. Okay. That's good. Go for the disarm there. Good hits. How frequently do I need to refill the air in the giant D20? You actually bought one because of my stream. But you see mine has a leak in it because it gets flat every 3 hours. Oh, no. Mine's pretty good. I only have to... I mean, it is looking a bit flat now. I did actually nearly pump it up before we started. But I don't actually have to refill mine much at all. Maybe once every couple of weeks. Doesn't seem to lose air at all. Maybe you got a dodgy one. I'd return it. Well, I had to import mine from the States, so you couldn't buy them here. It cost me a lot of money to get that dice here. It was an eye-watering amount of money for a giant inflatable dice. Let's go with that. Dang, you have to return it. It sounds like you should return it, buddy. That doesn't sound good. I mean, over the course of a week, I guess, but every 3 hours? That's crazy. Good thing chat is so indecisive, so I get to use it a lot. Yeah, true. We'll leave him there. We'll leave him there. Kind of an awkward one, really, huh? Next turn's going to be weird. I'm going to have to short rest on somebody. Might have to just invis here and long rest on the Void Warden. But then who do I short rest on? Hatchet? Try and kill this. I guess we've still got this going up, haven't we? So could have a good chance of just killing this right now. Might not need to long rest, actually. Sorry, invis even. Might not need to actually use the invis here. If we just go up here like this. Just try and get this done. Walk him into that. And then, to be honest, we should be good to long rest here too. So I'm probably go invis and long rest, just in case. More of a safety thing. More than anything else. I don't think we really need it, but... Right, so we long rest there, we long rest there. We long rest here, but we short rest here. It's a pretty good one. Earliest initiative. I guess there's worse things we can lose, though. We'll lose retrieval. Our character becomes a lot harder to play. So we'll play around that. Okay, so we'll get to here. Nice. Alright. Actually doing some work. Now we got to worry about these obstacles. Alright, that was a big mistake. I thought he only had move 1. What? Guess I should have gone invis, huh? Whoops. Whoops. Sure. Probably should have played that slightly differently, but it's okay. We're all right now. We've got a lot of control of this scenario now. Although we are playing it much slower than we were probably hoping to. We're going to be nearly done here, but at least this character doesn't really kind of do a huge amount. You know, she's got a lot of cards that we can still keep using, sort of thing. So maybe get rid of Freeze the Soul. Right, in order to get this battle goal, then I really need to destroy an obstacle, don't I? Let's go and level that thing. Just explode. Right, let's go level. And I guess we just use... well, anything here, really. We'll use this as just a move 2. Go level that. We will lure the Void you. We need to keep some heals. Actually, no, I should probably do some heals first. Do a big heal here. And move him away slightly. Then that gives me a bit of play with this, really. A bit more play. Retaliate? I guess that's fine. Probably should use the kill or revealed enemies progress bar like Barrow Layer. Yeah, I guess so. This implies obviously that there's way more, right? But then does this count as an enemy? I guess we'll find out. It's gonna be better to heal 4 on stuff. No, I think I want to move him away. It's kind of in an annoying spot right now. Sit here. Attack this. Original goal, destroy the stones. Update goal, kill all enemies. Still a decent amount of enemies to go then, huh? Nearly. We thought for a minute there. For a second. It's really annoying though, because I really want to do this, but retaliate. I mean, it's only 3. Guess I could push him away a little bit. Get out of it. Destroy an obstacle. Stone, not an obstacle. No. It's good that they've got that coding right, though. You know? Right. I want to go for a late ricochet, I guess.
Subside.
Here they come. 35, move 5. That's okay. Alright, looks good. About to start Gloomhaven campaign with some friends. How often do I try to complete my battle goal? Or is it something that you almost largely ignore? Okay, so if you're playing on increased difficulty like I do, generally speaking, unless it's something that's very easy to do, I tend to ignore them. But that's for 2 reasons, really. First one being, often they will make you play inefficiently, and when you're playing at the highest level of difficulty, you need to play as efficiently as possible. So a lot of them will require you to like not gain XP or not use items, just stuff that would actually really benefit you in trying to win the scenario, which is why I don't generally like a lot of battle goals in Gloomhaven. I find them to be more about not playing the game than playing the game sometimes, and I dislike those. So if you're playing on increased difficulty, I feel like you should just ignore them. Second thing is that, are you playing solo or are you playing multiplayer? If you're playing multiplayer, you have a lot more, you're much more likely to be able to concentrate on your battle goal and actually be able to make it happen by doing what you're doing, right? You can concentrate on playing one character very well rather than trying to play 4 characters well or averagely or however you want to put it. So I feel like those are the 2 major factors. If you're playing on normal difficulty, I think most of them are doable and you can do them. However, some of the ones that are like don't gain that much XP or don't use any items can sometimes be a bit obnoxious. So maybe try and avoid those because they're kind of counterintuitive to you sort of progressing the game. The ones with like gain no loot as well. Loot is it's the same kind of deal. You're sort of not gaining anything, but you're gaining an extra check. I just dislike those. And if you're playing multiplayer as well, that's another big factor. So I hope that kind of helps, but that's the way that I would do it. Do you agree that those restrictive goals are not fun? Yeah, absolutely. Love the new battle goals though. Great thing to add. Yeah, the new battle goals that they've added in with Jaws of the Lion, I think are mostly good. There's a few that are a bit like, how am I supposed to do this? Or they're actually quite hard. For example, the ones that like use no basic actions, I think are just like, it's another one of those ones where I play on deadly difficulty. I know I'm going to use a default move too at some point. I'm just going to need to, right? So, again, there's a couple of the new ones that are similar, not as bad, but similar. Staying next to the wall all the time. Yeah, as well, right? Not quite as annoying as don't play the game. Or play the game poorly, but still great. Bam! Just hatchet things. I don't have an early initiative to run away, though. That's a bit of a problem. It's very tempting to go get this. They draw their 20, though. I guess we could move forward the red guard, right? It's kind of like our thing. Red guard will protect us. In your opinion, Jaws essentially got rid of 2 checkmark battle goals. While they do exist, it's rare to draw them, and they're a lot harder than the regular ones. Yes, and but the other thing is that I don't know if there was some consideration to the length of Jaws in that kind of thing too, right? You can already see that because of the amount of gold that we're accruing playing on Deadly, that there's nothing we can spend the money on in Jaws. Like there's holes in the kind of in some of the systems in Jaws just because of how many scenarios there are. The fact you're only playing one character, right? I mean, playing 25 scenarios with one character is quite long, right? That's more than your average length of time, I would say, with anyone in Gloomhaven, apart from maybe like a starting character that has a kind of annoying personal quest to do, where you have to maybe like do a very specific thing that can be annoying. But sticking with one character for that many scenarios is irregular, right? It's not 25 total. No, yeah, but it's whatever it is. What is it, like 20? Is it like 21 or something? 20? Like it's... But still, that's above, I think, what most people would play a character for. Most people would maybe play a character for around about 15 scenarios. Like, that's the rough kind of... Somewhere between 15 and 20. So maybe it's... Well, maybe it's just on the high side. Maybe I'm being too harsh there. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a bit harsh. Is it time for the big one? Probably not. Got a nice piston punch here, though, if we can get it. Okay, 46. We're going to be consuming that fire. I don't think we want to make this fire then, huh? Skip this part. Don't really want this extra range again. That screwed us up last time. Now, if I perform any part of this action, though, right, I'm going to create the fire. Oh, I guess I could use... Piston Punch to take it away. Oh, no, it's fine. I can use Piston Punch to take it away. Actually, I should have gone there, right? Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah, I should have. I should restart that. I should go to this spot here and do it. Because then I get this guy too. Let's restart the round. That positioning wasn't very good. We can position better than that. You're going to play a Scoundrel? What early priority equipment would I suggest? Jump boots. Wing shoes. Cloak of invisibility. And if you're super, super scared of missing, Eagle Eye Goggles for your one big attack. Stamina potion is very important too, because you're a character with an odd-sized number of cards to begin with, and you generally have a low amount. You have a low amount of cards, so you're gonna need a little bit of extra stamina. So I'd say stamina potion too. But that's kind of true of every character. Every character benefits from it, but I think you benefit quite well. Okay, I'm going Piston Punch, and I think we were just going to use extra fuel, right? Oh, looks good to me. Okay, so now we can go here. Oh, do I not have my boots? Oh. Thought I had my boots. That's kind of awkward. I definitely don't go there, though. I guess I go here and pull this guy then? Kind of awkward. Miss out on a point of damage, but then I get the pull. Not as good as I thought. Alright, I don't think... I mean, this is two disadvantaged attacks. I'm going to have another shield here. I mean, I may as well use it, I guess, because we're going to be long resting at some point soon. Worth tanking a little bit there. Otaku, hope I said that kind of right. Welcome to the quest. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Ah, no attack. I guess I would still get the XP, though. It's kind of a bit cheeky. Winner. I guess if I didn't pull this guy, I could have now gotten to that spot, but I don't think it really matters too much. The idea here really is to push this guy far away. Don't think I'm going to use the favor on him. Then he cannot hurt me. I think we go to like here. We can somehow rest, I think, in a sec. Okay, good. So we go here. And we push. Right? This way. Get an additional attack 1 or +1 attack, chat. An additional push. I guess an additional push might be worth something later on. Plus this gets us an XP. Alright. Wrong. Mistakes were made. That worked out nicely. If we couldn't consume the fire, though, on Demolitionist, that would have been nasty. Iron Helm, what an item. Does mean that I kind of wasted that that shield, though, that turn, right? Kind of waste that. Especially now I'm kind of on a weird long resty turn. Could I just long rest here? Short rest, try and kill. Just run away a little bit here, maybe. Short rests. Go for the big heal. Because the thing is, this doesn't really do much, right? We're doing an attack 3, range 2 per 1, which isn't particularly great. I guess I could move away with the 10 initiative. Hopefully these guys don't move, but we just drew their not move attack card, so it's probably fairly unlikely that we get that. We're not going to have any shield. We're pretty much dead to the 19. The 19 would be a terrible draw. So I need to hedge for the 19. Let's short rest and get some shield cards back then. It's a pretty big loss. I think as long as we don't lose Shield of the Desert, we're okay. Okay. That looks fine to me. It's kind of an awkward one because that is actually quite good. But I think we have to make do without it this scenario. Long rests here, maybe. I mean, we're quite low on cards. And we're going to be disarming one. We're going to have one shield. 4 enemy. We're going to be stunning another one. So we're going to be attacked by 2 things, maybe. Oh, it's the heal card. The one you don't want to see. The big old heal. Okay. I can stun, but I may as well just disarm, really. It's the same deal. Who's going next? Well, I was going to do a nice big ricochet here, right? So I'm kind of hoping that this guy goes down. But it's only an attack of 5. These guys can't heal much anyway, so I guess it makes sense to go over there. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll go... We'll try and push these guys back a little bit. It's kind of annoying that I don't get this guy. Just keep him locked down. Problem is I don't get a good ricochet here, you know? Gotta be done. Oof. Not a good time to draw that either. Could push him through the trap. That'd be another 7 damage, potentially. I don't know how many more enemies there's going to be. I presume there's going to be a decent amount. We're going to destroy this, and there's going to be a decent amount of enemies. Maybe keeping one more trap in play would be worth it. But then, let's use the environment that we have. Oh, no, shoot. It's not enough anyway. Oh, I thought it was a push 3. Restart round. I'll get the favorite then instead. I'm misreading everything at the moment, chat. You drew a personal quest to do scenarios in town right after finishing the whole sewer storyline, so now there's not much left. Oh, that's always awkward when you get a personal quest like that. You should, you can kind of redo what you already have. I know it's not ideal, but kind of redo what you have. That's pretty much it. Oh, hang on. Did I play the wrong cards there too? I did. Played the disarm, right? Looking forward to my red card guide in the future. Been playing him until level 6, changing cards in and out. Just know the fire and light are super important. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting one, really. I don't feel like I've been playing him super well so far. I feel like we've been playing him okay. But he's quite clearly a very strong character. The amount of wound in this campaign so far has been a bit of a problem, I would say. It's difficult for us to kind of feel super good on this character. I also don't feel like I've done necessarily the best job at times with my shields. Like, timing your shields is quite important, and I seem to kind of have too many shields on turns when I don't need them, or not enough shields on the turns I do need them. Just trying to get that kind of combination of shields right. I'm not quite there yet. That might be one of the most overpowered abilities in all of Gloomhaven. From an enemy. Deal damage, heal up. It's like the worst possible card, apart from maybe a stun and a disarm. Because you can't do anything about it. And they immediately screw you. Obviously, I would rather not be stunned and disarmed, but that's pretty bad. Summons are kind of annoying too, but on this kind of enemy, it's really annoying. It's a big swing. Especially a deadly, because then you get, they're kind of healing for 1 round, essentially, of damage almost, or at least 1 decent-sized attack, and they're doing damage to you at the same time. Like, really doubling down on you, you know? I mean, it's probably this now. I need a couple of heals just to get these wounds off. These goddamn wounds. And then we're going to go for the big heal, I think. Got to go for the big heal. It is time. Big heal. Big move. They're not using sex appeal. I mean, I think the hatchet's got something going on. I mean, come on. Oh, it's looking pretty cool there. I think the hatchet's got something going on. There we go. Fire bombs, maybe. Oof, there it is. You hate to see it. But then there it is. I guess I could have pulled him to there. Get an extra point of damage off. Cheeky XP. Don't need that extra point of movement. Kind of hope that this is going to be okay. The shield. Bit scary again, though. Come on, minuses. I feel like I'm constantly healing, you know? That's all I've got. Skip the push. I want to keep you where I can see you. It's almost like deadly difficulty is no walk in the park. Yeah, funny that, huh? It's also been very interesting kind of learning new characters for the most part without, having all of those kind of usual things that I would have, Like, I'm used to just being able to kind of, I'll just, learn a character on the go or whatever. But when you're learning, like, not 4 characters, because I kind of knew the hatchet pretty well. Demolitionist kind of okay. But definitely learning these two characters on the fly has been hard. It's been tough. We're just going all out here, aren't we, to try and kill them. I think that is the play. Give me your loot. What difficulty would I recommend to a newcomer to Jaws of the Lion? Newcomer to Jaws of the Lion? I mean, really, just... Look, I think that everyone should try to play the game on +0, normal difficulty, and then go from there. Like, some people pick up the game much quicker than others. I think if you've experienced general Gloomhaven, so you're good at just playing normal Gloomhaven, I think you could probably start on +1. Like, if you've played the main campaign, you've had pretty good success, and you were able to play that campaign at +1, you'll be able to probably play Jaws at +1. But if you are still kind of struggling on normal most of the time, I really wouldn't pressure yourself to play on anything other than normal, and then work it out from there, right? Whether or not it's like a good idea. After the movie talk, you need to know what everyone's go-to repeatable TV shows are. So I watch The Office, the US Office. I watch it at least once a year. So I would probably recommend that. I have just rewatched Breaking Bad for the first time. It's been a long time since I watched it. And that was great too. Enjoyed getting back into that. Parks and Rec's another good one, for sure. I've watched Parks and Rec. I think I've only ever watched it through one time, though. But it's very binge-worthy TV. What else? Oh, I tell you what, we just finished watching. It's not really binge-worthy, but we just finished watching Moon Knight on Disney Plus. My girlfriend loved it. I was more lukewarm on it, but she loved it. I can only assume that if I destroy one more obstacle, something bad is going to happen, so I guess I don't quite yet. We just wait a little bit, do we? Treasure. Ooh, minor mana potion. Thank you. You loved Moon Knight from the first time Steven glitched out. I think the first 3 episodes, I think it is, are pretty strong, where you're trying to figure out what's going on, and it's really kind of like, it's interesting, it's a bit confusing. You're not really sure yourself exactly what's going on. But I think towards the mid part of it, it became a little bit more, it became a bit self-indulgent. There were a lot of scenes of just them talking to each other, sort of doing the same sort of backwards and forwards that they do all the time. I found that the humor in it was quite like, just sort of like your average Marvel kind of Disney style humor that was very like family friendly. The odd thing here and there, but I I didn't think that it was particularly funny, but it was trying to be funny in places. Not bad. And so my girlfriend really liked it, and she was hoping that they'd maybe make a second season. Actually, for me, that's good. Moon Knight was 5 bad episodes and awesome episode 5. I felt like the first couple of episodes were good, but you were trying to figure out what the hell is going on. And they introduced all the characters, and then the whole section of him driving in the Alps, was it? On the first episode. That was good, because you were just trying to figure out, like, what is going on. But then once you kind of figured out, for the most part, it became quite whatever. And also, they kind of ruined... I mean, I don't want to spoil this, maybe for people who haven't, but the thing that was getting him to do things, I felt like once the mystery of that was resolved, it lost its edge. Like, it became less kind of like a little bit scary at times, and like some interesting scenes to just being like, oh yeah, here it goes again. Like, you know, like I like the gimmick was kind of lost, you know. Still good though. Right. Strangling chain. This would be a good thing to do straight away. Then we can go maybe with... I just need to burn cards that aren't cards that I want, but also I need to make... I guess Desert Knight is something that I don't really care about, and it probably just gets him dead. Strangling chain, maybe. I'm guessing I'm going to lose this hatchet battle goal now, huh? I'm about to. Maybe not necessarily, but it's looking quite likely that I will. Yeah, I guess I will. I could try and short rest here and level this, but I don't know if that's even going to spawn any more monsters. It might not. I'd have to kill 2 things, which I don't really want to do. I guess I could do a pretty much a nothing turn here, maybe, while we just do our long rests. Okay. Well, I think that probably seals the deal a little bit, but let's see if we kill him. No. Okay. Kind of interesting. See you, Michael. Thanks for stopping by. No problem, dude. Always happy to help. Just go for the default attack 2 on this thing. This thing. Default attack 2. On the hatchet. What is the world coming to? Probably the worst of those cards. Definitely Piston Punch now. Right, we're all in at the end here. We need a really strong turn. There's still quite a few enemies. Is this guy to die? God knows what we're going to be able to do. And I have this horrible feeling that they're all just going to appear out of the woodwork here too, right? This horrible feeling. $77, eh? All right in front of my red guard. As long as they spawn here, we'll be okay, I guess. You had to avoid walking in the completely wrong spot after destroying the 4th burned cards. Yeah, I mean, I don't know where that's going to be. I presume it's here. Somewhere at this edge, you know? Alright, this probably shouldn't work. We'll take it. Probably shouldn't work. Okay, then. I think the demo's in trouble. Oh dear. Not many of them though. But the demo's got the best card for dealing with this. We've still got the big one. And if I have to burn the big one here to damage, that would suck. Is there any way that I can kind of... Right, what's this? This is guy's 3, so he's going to go here. He's going to go here, if he can. Try and do the multi-target, so I need to move away, at least. He's going to go here. Hmm. Indeed. Quite thankful that I kept that trap there. Right, we got to figure out the focus here. Okay, so these zealots are going to go like this. So this guy's going to go first. He can't hit anybody except for... Like, he can't hit anybody in addition to the demolitionist right now. So he'll just go to here. And he'll attack the demolitionist from there, right? Next up, you've got this guy, who's going to target the red guard. And then he's going to look for secondary targets, which there aren't any, right? There's a second golem. Oh, shoot. What the hell? Dude, not cool to creep up on people like that. What the hell are you doing? Why are you over there? He's completely blended in to the environment. What? Hey man, that's not allowed. You can't do that. He's moving too, so he can't get anybody. Oh, I guess he could get the red guard here, but that's okay. That's fine. The red guard can tank that a little bit. So I guess we really want to move to like here. Then this guy's going to go, okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I can target the red guard first by going to there. Or I can go 1, 2, 3. The proximity thing might come into play here. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of awkward. I think if I drop back to here, I'm okay. Yeah, this guy can't target us both. Well, this is going to be a fun few rounds, huh, chat? That's a burn. A newt. I mean, they're setting up nicely for the big one. Jesus. That damage, though. I do have a really, really good Shield of the Desert now, though, don't I? And Barbaric in... Like, I could through there. I could pull this to here. Ooh. I mean, that's really good. And I've got the extra shield. And then I can big one on top.
Now that's a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage. And I can Signs of the Void on top of that again. Oh my lord. It's a very all-in play, but I like it. You know me, chat. It's got to be all in. Otherwise, what's the point?
Yeah, boy. A little bit spicy.
It's got to be spicy. It's got to be spicy. We got the ricochet. Yes. Yes. It's happening. I'm not even going to answer that. I'm not even going to respond to that, Barbie. That would be a fun channel point reward. Emperor Palpatine who says do it. I'm on it. I like it. It would be like a really, really quick emote. Like super fast. Six damage. Oh, hang on. Are these guys gonna pull? Is this guy gonna pull me? Oh, no. Hang on. Oh, no. This doesn't work. This guy's going to go first. He's going to drop back, attack me, pull me to here. This guy... Oh, no, and then this guy's just going to pull me back, right? We might have to restart around here. But if there was ambiguity here, this guy would drop back one. Or to here or to here. We could choose. Will pull me to here. This guy would do the same thing. Pull me to here. It's fine. It should actually still work out, chat. Just the RNG. Yeah, I'm putting the trust in the algorithm. If not, we can always restart round. It's not a problem. If we could control ambiguity here, it would be not an issue at all. All right, the big one time. Ooh. Didn't even matter. Quick. Right. Comes back. Hits us. Pulls. Takes the damage, right? This guy. Hits us. Pulls to here. Takes the damage. Easy. Nothing to worry about.
Wow.
Wow. Actually, nothing to worry about. RNG saved us. Well, to be fair, we would actually be able to decide that. In regular Gloomhaven, we would have been able to decide that. If we were playing tabletop, we could have controlled that sequence of events. Right, well, this should be a nice simple finish now. Nice simple finish. Let's go for Size of the Void, maybe? No. I think we're just going to disarm him, really. Got repeat shot. Got follow through. Not much more we really need to do. Play it safe, get some loot. I guess he could heal, which would be kind of annoying, but it wouldn't be that bad. I think we done really well on XP as well, on the party in general. Boo. Don't really need any more loot on the hatchet right now. We'll leave that for everybody else if they can kind of get it. Think I could have played the bottom of the hatchet's card for the XP? That's true. I haven't really been thinking about that. Sure, this doesn't really get us anything anymore. And level doesn't do anything anymore either. The question is, though, will we be able to get ourselves to that sweet, sweet level 5 today? I don't know about that. Did okay, I think, with XP with the Demolitionist, just because of level as well, right? Good amount of level plays. Okay, we will go around this way. That annoying 19 card again. I need a Lucky Eye? Yeah, true. Lucky Eye would be kind of interesting. I'm liking the bottom of Resigned Fate. It's kind of worked quite nicely. And we ended up with a spare stamina potion pretty much by the end of this. No! Why? Alright, I guess we're going one more round. Oh, that does just get me 1 XP by playing the top, right? The bottom. Don't I think just get me XP by just playing it now? Just that. And charge and go get some loot, I guess. This doesn't really... Can't get any more XP here. Can get a little bit more on the... I feel like I want to get a bit more XP on the hatchet, so... Everybody else can kind of just chill, I think. Oh, what's this? 1 XP, 1 XP. Yeah, I want to keep getting XP on the hatchet, so I'll let this one, whatever it is, 2 XP that I could get here go, I think. No, it seems silly, but I'd much rather get it on the hatchet right now. Hey! Hey, Kai, Kikakai, thank you so much for the Prime Gaming sub. Or not even the Prime Gaming sub, regular sub. Cheers, dude. Really appreciate it. 3 months now. The quest continues, my friend. Thank you so much for the support. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Quick. To the loot. And finally, we just go get this loot here. And then as long as we don't miss, famous last words. Bam. Still ends up with a nice juicy pile of loot. All right, there it is.
You sit on
Nice.
the cracked stone floor and rest for just a second, eyeing the dark corridors leading off from this room, praying to the oak that more enemies don't appear from the shadows. Luckily, the exits remain silent.
You got prime discrimination there. I didn't mean that at all in a bad way. Hey, Prime Gaming sub, regular sub, it's all the same to me. I appreciate it. The same.
Something is down in the depths of this place. So
This
far,
is not a
you've been
prime sub.
blindly flailing around, trying to get to the bottom of this.
Thank you,
madness.
Garrett.
And whatever it is, whatever answers you could hope
I
to
appreciate
find
it.
are waiting
Welcome
for
back,
you
buddy. The
on
quest
next
continues,
time.
my friend. Good to have you
Just
here.
a
Thanks for the
matter of
support.
Taking the first step.
Time to sleep. I think I'm in a similar mood to you. I don't know whether or not I have the stamina tonight to go for another one. Also, I'm trying and keep these episodes to a nice kind of length. So we've been doing some like really long episodes. So this could be quite good because we failed it once, so we can do it again. I feel like it might be a good opportunity. Did we not do this in the end? I must have just completely forgotten about it the second time round. Definitely should have done this. Oh well. We got the most important one, which was the hatchet, really. We need the hatchet to get better. Drink a stamina potion. Yeah, sure. Easy. Did most people go yes? Oh, it was a pretty even split between yes and no on that scenario, huh? Come on, guys. Excited for those level ups? Yeah, if we've got level ups now, then definitely do those. A deeper understanding. Ooh, that's a new change, right? I mean, you'd think Chief of Staff should have it, right? That would be the natural pick. But then Hookerific has got such early initiatives that it's kind of good. Who got the one from the chest? It was Ruby who picked up the chest, so the fact that we can now choose is interesting. I don't know if this was this is Jaws the Lion thing? Oh, there was one in the chest and one as a reward. Oh, I see. Okay, so we get 2. So Ruby got the other one. I guess Chief of Staff. Thing is that we're always going to need to have a health potion here. We're probably always going to need to have a stamina potion here, so sure. She might even have a spare slot now she's going up. Actually, no, I think we got the slot last time. 2 level ups to do, though. What's Hookerific? Level 4. Radiant Sickle. Attack 4, range 2. All enemies adjacent to the target suffer 1 damage. Nice. That is very strong. Nice bit of splash damage there. Good attack. Makes an element too. I like it. The ranged attack's a little bit weird, right? Because we're kind of always next to people. So maybe that's a little bit odd. Kind of would be nice if this was just a regular. But the range does mean that you can, in theory, get more with the splash damage than if it was adjacent. So it's good. Solid, for sure. Then you got 79 initiative. I mean, the character has a lot of early initiatives already. So if I was to pick an initiative to have, I guess late would be kind of nice. Just to have some form of going late. So, sure. I mean, I think at this point in time, we would probably rather see a late. Or I guess maybe another super, super early. But, sure. I think that's pretty usable. Move 2, heal 2, range 2. Not bad either. Can help you kind of tick along. Probably a little bit weak in the fact that we're going quite hard on the healing here. So do we really need more healing ourselves? But you're certainly not turning down something like this. It's just a default move 2 with some upside. And you don't even have to heal yourself, potentially. So that's kind of good. It's very solid. This card is incredibly solid, chat, right? Incredibly solid.
Yeah, boy. A little bit spicy.
This is a little bit spicy, eh? Burn away the dark. Attack 1. Target all enemies within 2 hexes. Consume fire for wound. Ooh, is this the Warhammer card? It is the Warhammer card, right? Attack 1. Target all enemies within 2 hexes. Stun them and wound them. Ooh, this is the Warhammer card. Yeah. I mean, I can't turn down something like that. And it gets wound up on them, so it's like an extra point of damage that turn and the following turn. That's so good. That is amazing. And for that turn where you don't have the shield up, you just do this. Then on the next turn, you're like, yep, shield time. That's tasty. That's very tasty. The sickle cards are great, but you went the other way. This card is nuts. Yeah, I tend to agree with you here. This to me is a very, very powerful card. Even without Warhammer, there's going to be times when you're going to play it and probably be like okay with it. The bottom has just got even better as well. Oh my god, the bottom. What is this bottom? Why is this not a burn somewhere? There should be a burn on this card somewhere, right? Move to disarm, target one adjacent enemy. Consume ice to create fire. Consume dark to make light. So, burn away the dark. Very good name for this card. I mean, this is just insane, right? I can see why some people would maybe want to play Radiant Sickle, because it's a very all-rounder kind of card. Like, it's solid, right? It's very... It's a very good role player type card. It's gonna do work. And it would be a card that I wouldn't be upset to have in my hand. You know, if I saw it, it would be doing stuff. But this card is just broken. I mean, come on. It's got a move 2 disarm on the bottom of it, right? Tick. And the top is just an amazing combo with an item. I mean, it's not even close, but it's because you've got a fair card against an unfair card. This isn't a bad card by any means. It's a pretty decent card. But this is just broken. It's just great. So easy decision from me there. Not even close. So the question is, though, what do I get rid of? Do I get rid of Desert Knight? I mean, I have still been using this a little bit. It's been useful. Is it Flame Sickle now? No, because we need the fire. But then are we making the fire anyway? Are we already making the fire? Is it Shocking Advance? Actually, it's probably Shocking Advance, right? Take the other on level 5? Okay, sure. Interesting. Interesting idea. Is the Stun Hammer in normal Jaws the Line, or is it a cheated in item? I don't actually know. I think it might be normal. No, there's no... It's not cheated in. There's no Warhammer. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm thinking of Throwing Hammer. Throwing Hammer. Uses pretty much nearly exactly the same artwork. Just a slightly smaller hammer. I'm thinking of Throwing Hammer. Am I focusing on one element for Redguard or trying to create both elements? I think we're focusing mainly on the fire. I think we're mainly fire. Yeah. Because we got this with the fire. We've now got this with the fire. Got this with the fire. This with the fire. I do think we want to have, like, the occasional little bit of light generated, right? This is all fire. It's either Desert Knight or it's Shocking Advance. It's probably Shocking Advance, right? I think so. That seems pretty reasonable to me. It's the same artwork in physical. Oh, that might explain it even more. City event might get you some XP for Axel. I'm trying to not play the city events, though. Because they're technically not, like, Jaws of the Lion events. So it's a bit of a problem, right? I'm trying to not do that. Okay. What do we have? Add one, make both. That's interesting. Now might be the time to dust a little bit, huh? It's either that or we do this. Do we really want to start drawing pluses? The thing is with dust is that when we do that one attack, we'll be drawing everything, right? We'll basically be drawing nearly our whole deck. Or at least like 3/4 of the deck. Let's say we're attacking like 6 things with that. It's most of the deck. We're likely to hit ×2. But I guess the whole point of it is you're not really doing damage. You're just stunning them and getting the wound on. Damage is kind of... If you get it, it's nice, but it's not needed. Dust or Blazing. Blazing Light's an interesting one. Also, Bulwark is another one I'm kind of interested in. Oh, I guess this one's pretty good. But then if we're doing wound anyway, do we really care? We're probably just getting wound off anyway. Yeah, so does this. They all add. This one replaces, this replaces, this replaces, this replaces. I think we go dust. We don't often draw our attack modifiers anyway, and when we do, we don't really care too much about them. So I guess I'd much rather have maybe a good shot at getting a +1 or a +2 at some point. We're not really an attacking character in that way. Good. Chief of Staff, then. Strength them plus level 4 card top. Draw the whole deck twice. It could be interesting. Right. Savage Instincts. Force one enemy within range 3 to perform attack 3, targeting all other enemies adjacent to it. The active enemy suffers 1 damage for each enemy targeted. 2 XP and a burn. That's kind of interesting. So let's say you could target 4 things. Where's the value tipping point for this? Probably that you're attacking 3 to 4 things, right? Something like that. So you'll be taking 3 or 4 damage yourself. And potentially doing what? 3, 6, 9, like 12 damage or more? This has got quite a lot of upside. For a burn, this is pretty damn good, actually. This is not bad. Plus, I guess it combos really nicely with the bottom of Taunting Fate, right? This could essentially make it an attack 5. On 13 initiative as well. Easy pick with Master Influence up. Yeah, we're not really playing that, right? But if we were to just play the bottom of Taunting Fate, though, that's still really good. Lots of innate wound on enemy attacks as well. Yeah, innate wound. Innate poison on snakes and things as well. I don't know if there's any more snakes, but we've had snakes before. It seems pretty good, actually. Definitely an upgrade on, what was it? The stun one. This one, Suggestion. Big upgrade to Suggestion there. Big upgrade. The bottom is heal 3, range 3, strengthen, poison, consume ice to make bless. This is quite nice if you had ice kicking around. I don't feel like we've been making a lot of ice. I don't know if that's just me, the way I've been playing. Don't seem to be making a bunch. I don't think we have many abilities to actually make it. Unless we burn them. But certainly strengthening them, that's really where the power is. Poisoning them, you probably don't care. Like, this is the kind of thing we could do to the hatchet, right? Doesn't really matter. Maybe we need to heal them up a little bit. Give them that strengthen buff. Like, do we really care if they're poisoned? Probably not. It is a bit awkward, though, because, of course, it just blocks a heal later on, so... could potentially mean more damage. It's certainly not the kind of thing I would use on the Red Guard. I probably wouldn't even use it on the Demolitionist, to be honest. It's probably pretty rare, unless I'm going in for a stun or something. So really, it's only for the hatchet. Follow up with Close to the Abyss. Yeah, you could do. Pretty weird initiative though, right? Pretty weird initiative. 51 and 72. Well, I mean, I guess you try and go late maybe, but that feels pretty weird to me. Like if you want to go like early, bless somebody so they can go strengthened on that turn. It's a little bit, obviously they'll be strengthened for the next turn, but it just feels a little bit weird. The other card is The Last Journey. Attack 4, range 3, curse, create dark. Nice and simple. Nothing too glamorous. Good value. Curse as well. We haven't actually been attacking much with this character, so maybe it would be nice to have one attack that we could actually use. The bottom is move 4, force one adjacent enemy to perform move 3. With you controlling the action, that enemy gains immobilize. That's pretty poopy. That's rubbish. Sure, you can move them through a trap, but you've got many cards that could already do that. Not quite sure why this is a bird. I guess because of the move 4? Nah, this isn't very good. This bottom's not very good. Last Journey plus Volatile Bomb. Yeah, that's something. Easy Last Journey for you. Really handy to have a decent attack of your own. That's fair. This is specifically comboing with something, whereas this is just like an all-round decent card, you know? Like there's no faff with this card, right? You know you can just play it, attack something, probably be pretty happy with it. It's good value for a ranged attack too. Although this is just so spicy though. And to be honest, it kind of upgrades some of my other little cards that I've been playing, right? Kind of upgrades Lure of the Void, is it? Gift of the Void? Gift of the Void. It kind of upgrades Gift of the Void in a weird way. Because I haven't really been playing this top. Probably incorrectly, but I haven't. I've been mainly just using this as a heal 2 bottom. So this would then make it a heal 3 with Strengthen, giving it a little bit more usability with the hatchet at least. Then I don't have to worry about constantly playing give and take all the time. I'm just trying to like give and take onto the hatchet whenever I get the chance. I could place, for example, on the first turn, I could place Signs of the Void and the bottom of Savage Instinct, immediately give Strengthen to like the demo. Or on like the second turn, I could do that. I don't know. I think it's really close. But Savage Instinct has got a really spicy top attack. This plus the Taunting Fate. Man, if we can do that at some point, that's going to be nuts, though. How reliably can I make ice? Well, I've got a mana potion now, so pretty damn reliably when I want to. As long as I don't use it for something else, which, to be honest, there's not really many other things that I'm like, I definitely need the element for. I guess the only one is Lure of the Void, because you want the additional 2 moves sometimes to get them through a trap. But most of the time, when I have the elements kicking around, it's just like, maybe chuck him a curse through Suggestion. Maybe get an attack off with the bottom of Resign Frenzy. Like, it's nothing super amazing. Wait, can you give up Master's Influence voluntarily to make the monsters draw the blesses? I don't think so, maybe. I don't know what you mean. Oh, you mean from the top of Taunting Fate? Well, yeah, you could discard this, right? You could discard Master's Influence. It's an active card, so therefore you could discard it. Sure. Yeah, once it's gone, it's gone. Yeah, for sure. It wouldn't probably... It's probably a very marginal thing to try and do, really. It's probably a bit too cute. I like the idea, though, but it's probably a bit too cute. Between these two cards, I think it's very close. And I think, like, the brain is telling me to pick the Last Journey. Because ultimately, it's an attack 4 range 3 with Curse on it. Makes an element. The bottom is very underwhelming, but who cares? The top is solid. And for all of those turns when we don't really have a good top action, now we have, like, a fairly good one, right? But I do find that most of the time, I have, like, a fairly decent top action that I want to do. I'm going to take the fun card. My heart's telling me to pick Savage Instinct. I'm going to take it. There's just so much upside to this. So much upside. Even when you're not playing Master Influence, to be honest. Don't even need to be playing this to make it good. Probably get rid of Wicked Scratch instead, actually. I think that might be better. Wicked Scratch has been meh for me. Yeah, definitely Heart over Brain for sure. Never saw an AoE burn I didn't like. I have a very distinct leaning to AoE burns, but the enemy's dead. You don't have to worry about them, right? The whole point. I also feel like maybe we could actually swap to Master Influence at some point. We could just bring it in once we get enough kind of cards to really start going insane with it. Nice. Right, we got a perk on Axel. Replace a +0 with a +2 muddle. Seems pretty good to me. Got a perk on Ruby as well. Look at that. Ooh, we're nearly there now. We're close. Is it time? One more than this? Because, I mean, at this point in time, we're drawing plus damage, aren't we? Really? We're drawing good damage here. I think we dust. Dust will give me consistently +1 or higher. Yeah, and we're considering that we have strengthen too. Then we go for dust right now. Then we go back and do heighten, and then we're just away, right? You like dusting quite early? I think it's if you know you can get strengthen, then it makes a lot more sense, right? Because you're just trying to hit that +1. You can consistently hit that +1 and that +2. You're really, really happy. But the problem with dusting, of course, is that if you don't have strengthen, and we do like the big one, for example, you know, there could be a chance that we hit this and this. Like, you know, we could, in theory, we could get a fairly average draw still. But as long as you keep yourself strengthened, it's all good. Also, on increased difficulty, we need to draw pluses, right? We're kind of behind the curve in terms of damage and the enemy health. So we do need to draw pluses. So this does help us do that. Nice. Awesome. Is there anything item-wise we can do here? I guess we consider dropping the healing potion for the mana. I mean, we don't really use it. So we got the mana in there. Ruby. I think that we keep the Doomed Compass because it's just so good on her to move the enemy next to a wall or something, or just through a trap. I think it's just so good. And the Stamina Potion is kind of required on her because of her hand size of only 9. So don't think we can quite... I don't think she's ever really going to be able to equip the mana potion. And even when she is she going to be the right person to do it? Might be better to put it here. She's probably better off getting a power potion, really, with the big one. She doesn't go early enough either, really. Oh, she has a minor power potion already. Okay. Hang on. What? Didn't she pick it up, chat? Where is it? Did you lie to me? Did you lie to me? We only got one. You guys telling me we got two. You lying to me? Unbelievable. We did only get one. You got two out of it? With the chest? What? What a ripoff. What a ripoff. Devs? Explain. Explain. That's not fair. I want it. Boo. You're pretty sure you got two? Well, I only got one. So that sucks. So we got that in the end and did complete Ritual in stone, which is nice. I do feel sometimes like a bit of a broken record when I talk about some of the things that they've kind of hidden in the digital, you know, not telling you when trigger points for certain things are. I appreciate that the devs want to make things like surprising, and they want to give that kind of element to it, and certainly in a video game you can do that much more than you can in a physical game. However, sometimes it can be a little bit frustrating when, you know, you kind of maybe make a mistake because you're not aware of when's the right time to do something, and then you put yourself in like an unwinnable position, which is basically what I did here by destroying those obstacles a bit too quick. But yeah, we learned from our mistakes, reside, and we played through, and we got there. So, but yeah, I do sometimes wish that that was a little bit different, but you know, it's a direction they've decided to go, and you know, it is what it is. A big thank you to all of my supporters over on Patreon. I really appreciate the names coming up on screen now. If you'd like to get early access to my videos and help support me, that is the best place to do it. So if you go over to patreon.com/mandatoryquest, get yourself involved. I really appreciate it. And a big thank you to Mike Kira for the legendary support. It's always awesome of you, dude. I'm blown away by it. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you. It wouldn't be an outro without me plugging my Twitch. So of course, come over to twitch.tv/mandatoryquest every Monday, Wednesday, and Sunday, where we're playing Gloomhaven. Mondays and Wednesdays deadly at the moment, and Sundays is the community save where I'm actually playing live with viewers. So if you'd like to get involved, maybe play some Gloomhaven with me, then Sunday's a good stream for that. Okay, once again, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will catch you in the next video. Bye.
I think still, yeah.
Oh,
Scout
the
wins.
bless. That's the blessing from Jeff.
Yeah.
That's the blessing
So,
from.
Isaac, at this point, can we get your approval to add an additional attack modifier deck for allies in the digital version?